Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, welcome. For the first time, I hope you enjoy your stay. 2 days ago, I reacted to a video called When Woke Liberals Realized That Donald Trump Won, and the amount of support I got on that video was so amazing. I did not expect so many of you to actually share the same opinion and the same values that I do. I was so ready to like fight for my rights and fight for my opinion, and I was so ready for hate, but the comment section was so nice and so wholesome. You made my day. Thanks so much. So I guess by that, I realized that I am not the delusional one. And that's why today we are going to continue and react to that delusional side of the US. Let's go. This is part 2. Okay. Yep. Yep. This is a great start.
I got a question.
There's still hope. Not playing.
Yeah.
Did you vote?
Oh, I was gonna ask you the same thing.
Oh wow, that's like the dating. That's how it starts.
Who do you vote for?
I asked you first.
I voted blue. How about you?
Man, you did for real?
Fuck out of here.
He's so disappointed.
Sure.
Give her a reason.
Can you like give me a reason you voted blue?
Okay, so
did want to vote red?
Always fold, bro.
People who come into our country should have freedom and availability to be themselves and not have certain restraints against themselves.
Right.
I saw the
so that was like literally during the voting. Like they don't even, I mean, a lot of them voted, I guess a lot of them voted blue because they did not want to vote red, you know, but what are the values that blue would bring? I don't know. I
themselves.
Cannot say one thing, actually.
I saw the demographics for the exit poll.
I'm sorry, I'm not gonna laugh.
Okay.
She's literally getting a mental.
Thank you for letting me know.
Breathe.
Thank you.
Because Trump went.
She's actually losing it.
Trump, you're black.
You're black. Yo, bro, you're black. If you forgot, I can't believe my baby daddy really voted for Trump to win after everything he said. Look how happy he is.
You still live in the hood. You're black and you still live in the hood. You happy that Trump winning? What do you think he's gonna do for you? Trump not doing shit for the poor people.
All of y'all out of here.
Who is y'all? Cause you ain't got no money either. You know you ain't got no money.
I'm going back to go work.
I mean, he didn't have money and he will not have money. Nothing will change. Like, he was already living in the hood and he was always black.
You finna go back to work at Family Dollar.
She's
Why? They can go. He go kick the migrants out.
I don't know. Trump.
Do you know what's going on? You so happy about Trump going in office? How you feel about it now? Look, she went up 48%.
I don't care what she did.
What this campaign was like.
For Maine, I mean. Wow, I can't believe it.
He looks young.
Just like that movie Obama and them put out. As soon as he wins, it's gonna be just like that movie Obama put out. Leave the world
Which
behind.
movie?
So you ready to leave the world behind? You know once the world go to shit, Trump ain't gonna come help us, right?
Look.
I mean, where did anyone help you? This is the problem. Like, I'm sorry, but living in Europe, all I know is that there's a lot of poor places in America, a lot of hood, and racism is a big deal in America, especially towards Mexicans and black people. Like, at least that's what I am educated. Educate me differently, America. That's what I know. So I don't think there's a lot that can get worse. I mean, it can get better, but I don't think it can get that much worse.
It could happen. The Constitution has provisions for it, but can we just all agree that
we are about to enter a political period that will have consequences for the rest of our lives. We cannot
In
give
what
up.
way?
we now find ourselves in a time in history that has precedent, and we find ourselves, I believe, in a time where there are, let's say, peers in history of mass movements of people that mobilize to protect one another in times of fascism and authoritarianism.
She's losing me.
And this is the era that we are poised to enter. Donald Trump has talked about turning the military on U.S. citizens that he deems his domestic political enemies.
Wait, did he really say that? I never heard him say something like that. And I have been watching lately a lot about the politics when it comes to America, and I haven't heard something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. That sounds terrible, but I don't think, I mean, at the end of the day, you guys, look, for example, in Germany, there's something that went wrong when it comes to politics, and now they are making re-elections. It's not even been 2 years, I think, and now we have re-elections again. Like, it's a possibility. A revolution, re-election, like anything. Like, there is no way things can go that bad.
Authoritarians and
civil war. She's calling a civil war.
Affiliates closely with and strongmen abroad in regimes like that.
So she's mentioning Putin here, I guess. Like, she thinks about Putin because I know that Donald and Putin are kind of connected.
Not uncommon to jail political dissidents or legislative opponents. This is the world that we very realistically may be entering.
Hey, so listen, I'm gonna let y'all know this right now, okay? So you little trumpets, like, y'all won. I know y'all happy, whatever the fuck. Ain't nobody acting like bitter losers. However, y'all need to leave me the fuck alone, because I got one more fucking cigarette in me before I start lighting your asses up, alright? And that's word to the United States of motherfucking America. Yeah, yeah.
She scares me. Oh, here we go. It started.
Racist, sexist, anti-gay.
Oh my God, it started.
Racist, sexist, anti-gay.
They all left Twitter and they are outside. Oh my God, finally, they're getting alive. Just kidding. I'm not the one to talk.
Trump, go away.
I'm not the one to talk.
Here are some of the easiest ways to leave the country as an American. Sorry guys, I simply cannot smile at the moment. It's been a long 24 hours. If you're under 30, consider the Australia
And what happened to you in the last 24 hours that it made it so long? I want to know what changed for you personally in the last, as a white woman living in America, that, I don't know, you look well, like medium class. I don't know. Let me know.
New Zealand working holiday visa. Granted, this is a temporary fix, but Australia allows American citizens up to 3 years on a working holiday, and New Zealand offers 1. So that could realistically get you through the next 4. These visas are both really easy to apply for. They cost around $450. I personally did.
So she even admits that it will be just 4 years. And then after that, things are gonna go back to the same way they were before. Interesting, you guys.
Did a year in Australia. I have a lot of videos about that. I'm happy to tag you if you need more info. If you have a way to make an income online, consider a digital nomad visa. Lots of different countries offer this. It's typically a 1-year stay. For this option, I would look into countries like Portugal, Costa Rica, or Albania. Another option you can consider.
You want to go and live in Albania? You want to move from America and live in Albania? hear me out. Bosnia is a great place. There is amazing food, really cheap. I mean, you don't earn a lot, so it's fine either way. Like, it's not about the money. Nature is really beautiful. There is, like, in Europe, Bosnia has the most waterfalls in the country, and it's such a small country too, so it's waterfall everywhere.
Is teaching English in another country. Now,
I was born in Jordan, but I lived in Bosnia.
But there are some countries that allow you to work as an English teacher without a degree. Just get your TEFL certificate online, and typically just takes a few weeks to complete that. And if you don't have a degree, I would recommend looking into countries in Southeast Asia or Eastern Europe. Another option is looking into opportunities based on your heritage. If you have grandparents that came from somewhere that is not America, you can look into that country and.
So they went from a different country to live in America, and now you want to go back to the country that they left? Interesting.
See what kind of visa or residency programs they offer.
Guys,
For example, I know a lot of us have Irish heritage. If you have a grandparent who is an Irish citizen, you can look into getting residency that way. Lastly, if you have a specialized skill, look up where that skill might be at a deficit around the world. For example, I know Canada is willing to sponsor for tech or healthcare typically.
For
Australia and New
Canada,
Zealand are
and
always
it's
looking
so
for teachers
close
and
to America.
nurses. And Denmark and Germany both really value IT. I personally am.
Oh my God, I imagine a lot of them are gonna leave America and go live in Canada, because it's like border country. It's the closest and it's the safest from all the options that they have around. And Canadians, what I know, they're so nice. They're so sweet. They're like, welcome, welcome. It's a bit cold in here, but yeah, it's really good. This is the peaceful America. It's not gonna be peaceful for long.
I'm working diligently on my exit plan. Stay safe out there, guys.
Stay safe as if you are in war. I'm going to get drunk today,
and I'm going to act like an angry black fucking woman, because I'm fucking angry!
They all have piercings on their faces. Is that like, if you have a piercing, does that mean that you're a part of LGBTQ community? Like, it's a mandatory to have a piercing on your face?
I'm upset. I'm angry as fuck, bro. I'm angry. I'm hurt. My feelings are fucking hurt. We always finish last. We always come fucking last to everybody, even our own fucking men. And you niggas mamas be black. This shit is crazy. Y'all got black ass daughters. I'm angry as fuck.
So you're trying to tell me that your son or future son will disrespect you, will not treat you well, will not treat his mother well. He will be really mean to his mother, and he will abuse and use his mother and whatever. And he will take all the rights away from it. Like, how do you raise your child? I don't know. Like, shouldn't that be from the house? Like, shouldn't your child love you and take care of you? Doesn't matter what the politics say. At the end of the day, it's in your house how you are, and you're living in your house the most of the time. So how people that are closest to you treat you, that's what matters. And if they don't treat you well, then you have to question it. It has nothing to do with politics, especially 4 years of politics.
I'm gonna get drunk and cause a problem.
Your son and your husband should not allow anything bad to happen to you.
PSA for any of the ladies that have been seriously considering divorcing their husband.
Now is the time to leave your husband. They want to divorce. This is the problem. Why is divorce more common than marriage, apparently? Honestly, if there is a world that would exist, there will be higher percentage of divorce than marriage. Of course, it's not possible numerically, but like that's how I feel like. It's unbelievable how easily people get divorced. Married for life is not a thing anymore. Like these religious values that are not only religious values, like normal values, human with normal brain should think, like if you're marrying someone and you are saying your vows, and you are saying those vows, unless you are going and you don't go to a church or you don't go to a mosque or whatever, and then you just have it, or even on a document, you have to repeat and say your vows in a way, like you have to say married for life in sickness and health and whatever. And what? Because your husband has a different preference and has a different opinion. You are going to divorce based on what? Is it that easy to divorce? You just say, hey, like he voted for someone else, I want divorce. And they would grant you the divorce?
There's a lot of big conversations happening now that we have the results of the election. One of them being no-fault divorce. That is a type of divorce that allows you to end your marriage without needing to prove that anyone is at fault. Some lawmakers are looking to abolish that, which is going to make you divorcing your husband a lot harder. So,
yes, I agree. That should be a thing. Also, I love how she said, you divorcing your husband, as if husbands don't divorce wives. Delusional, I am telling you. Like, I can't believe it. There should always be a reason for divorce. You married that person. And if there is no reason for you to divorce that person, well, guess what? You married that person. Find a way to be happy with that person. And if you're not happy with that person, then there is a reason. You know? Like, no, I just woke up on a different leg today. I don't feel the same color today. Like,
here's what that potential change could mean for you. You're going to have to prove that your husband did something wrong, which can be even more expensive, emotionally draining, and time-consuming. Legal battles over fault can keep you in an endless and very expensive fight.
For a reason, because people should not get divorced that easily. How many divorced people out there are happy? Like, they have to deal with all of this shit. Like, think twice before you marry someone, by the way. Also, think twice before you marry someone. Don't just marry someone. Like, think about it. Ask the right questions, the right life values. Which also bring us to the voting. Like, if you are voting for life values, then you should already know the preference of your husband, what he values in life, what are the rights he looks for, what is respectful for him, who he respects, who he idolizes or looks, how do you say it in English? Because English is not my first language, so I'm having real difficulty here explaining what I want to say. But yeah, like these are things you should talk with the person before you marry.
Moving no-fault divorce could mean higher conflict in court, which is certainly not ideal for your kids or you. Without no-fault divorce, you lose the freedom to decide when to leave your marriage. Your private decision could be left up to someone else's idea of what's right. So if you're unhappy in your marriage, now might be the time to act. Protect your right to choose what is best for you and your kids before it's taken away. Because the reasons that you want to leave your marriage are no one else's fucking business.
What do you do, man? Like, if she loses, right? Mm-hmm. What's your next tech? Is it just shitting on Trump for 4 years, waiting for the next?
I think basically it's finding out what are the 5 things that matter the most to me in terms of like how I live my life, and then.
Yeah, sure. The next thing after Trump won, he went and shat all over Asmongold. Like, he is such a hater.
Which countries around here have those 5 things available?
You're doing this
and
shit?
Then which one do I go
He's
to?
He's leaving the country.
You're one of these.
Well, you would want to go to one that also isn't going to be so easily toppled to just be the next Trump in 4 years.
You want a 6 segue?
Okay, so we're closing in on almost 5 p.m. Eastern time, and I've been tracking everything that's been going on across the country today. And my most important encounter was when I went out to get my champagne. I was talking to the guy in the store, of course, asking.
Oh, wow. A guy who didn't have the time to actually check on the voting because he probably just voted and then hopefully and then went back and worked that day and had to work and had to give you champagne so you can enjoy the rest of your day on the net, on Twitter, making these videos, on TikTok.
Him, did he vote? And he said he did early voting, and he asked me if I early voted.
Why do you think he early voted?
He asked me, why I was getting the champagne, and I said because I'm going to be toasting Madam President tonight. And he just looked at me with kind of like a smirk on his face, and I said, she's going to win this, right? And he says, oh, well, it's very, very close. And I said, no, it's not. He says, well, what do you mean? I said, no, it's not. The women of America are making their voices heard. Reproductive rights is what it all comes down to, and the women are voting in numbers relative to men that are unbelievable. She's won this. And I said to him, she's going to take every one of the swing states plus Iowa. And he said, oh, but the numbers are so close. I said, I'm a political analyst. I'm telling you right now.
Why did she make this? She's literally digging a hole for herself.
Numbers are there. She's taking this election. And then I said to him, you realize, and he didn't tell me who he voted for, but of course I knew. And I said, you do realize.
Of course you knew who he voted for. You didn't even have to ask. Oh my God. Also, I would genuinely love to know if it's a possibility to know how many women, white, kind of privileged women, voted for Trump in America. I would like to know that.
You wasted your vote, right? I didn't care. And I walked out with my bottle of champagne and happily walked home. Bye-bye.
What is the lesson?
This is perfect. This cannot be any better. This is perfect. This video is so perfect. We should all laugh like that now, okay? And I don't care. We should not care. We should honestly.
That your party should have learned.
Well, the Democratic Party worked very hard. And they raised, substantial sum of money. We had great candidates. And so Trump had a following, basically generally led by whites. White males voted in big numbers. He had a few from the other race groups that joined in, like the Latinos at 45%, and black men at about the same rate that they did when they voted for him before, at about 20%. That combination won. And so it is not that Democrats did not work hard, did not do a great job. We had an unusual situation where we had a black woman, which this country has never seen before. A combination of all of those things led to his win.
I will not push back on the idea that race and sex matter in American politics. I think they do. I don't know that it was the controlling variable, and you don't suggest otherwise. To me, it seemed to be that the Democrats thought Trump stinks.
Bro, Biden would have lost so much worse. And he's a white man. I genuinely do not think it's related to race. I just think that Trump was the better candidate. Unfortunately, which is so sad to say.
Is enough.
But it's true.
And Senator Bernie Sanders said something that reminded me of you, which is why I wanted you on the show tonight, Maxine, which is Democratic Party used to be, we are all about doing for working people. That's what we do. That's what Mario Cuomo's party, that's what Maxine Waters' party was. You are now seen as not that, even by Bernie Sanders.
Attention, inside and outside areas. The winner of the 2024 presidential election is Donald J. Trump.
Is this from prison?
Let's go!
These are the inmates in prison, all celebrating that Trump won?
Hope the tariffs don't end your business. I hope not, because you're going to have to find a job because I can't pay for your welfare anymore.
So be a good wife and vote exactly how your husband wants you to vote, okay? Is he still listening? Okay, ladies, the master plan is working, all right? Women are showing up in record numbers at the polls to vote. When you vote, it is private. Nobody will know. You can go home to that red hat wearing man.
Thank you, I didn't know.
Kiss him on the mouth, and you can say,
I
baby.
am so dumb. I needed you to explain to me my rights. Because, yes, I never saw the internet before. I was never educated. I didn't know that there is a way out of this shit. Why are they pretending that for the next 4 years they will not have rights whatsoever, and their mind is gonna be like, they're gonna be brainwashed like Men in Black, you know? Pew! God, they will not know anything. They will not know how to act, how to behave. They will not remember their rights one day before. That's how they act. Like, oh, bam. Yes, sir. Yes, I'm a yes woman now.
I too wish that you were orange and had a yellow toupee. I love you. Just go.
Did you guys vote?
Yes, we did.
For Kamala?
No. For Kanye West.
It's not funny anymore. It's not 2016. That's bad.
Donald Trump is the new president! Bull run, bitches! Trump is president! Losing streak is over! I just made $10,000 and crypto's back, baby!
Oh, this Kamala
right, though.
shit
Crypto
is dead
back.
ass.
Bitcoin
Bro,
is the highest right now. that it
I'll
ever
see a
was.
lady, I'm like, yo, have a wonderful day.
Bruh, I wish I knew I would have bought Bitcoins, man. I would have educated first myself about it because I know nothing. Or I would have asked my husband. Yeah, because I do trust him with money. Believe it or not.
Hey, she damn near spit at me talking about, fuck you, Trump is president. The fuck you mad at me for? My niggas, they not jacking us right now, bro. It's straight fuck men. I open Instagram and they killing us. They say we not worth the fuck it took to make us. I'm not worth the fuck it took to make me because another man is president? What the fuck you saying fuck me for? I voted for Kamala. I went in that booth and voted for Kamala. Why is it fuck me? The ladies is mad at us. Bitch, I'm from New York. Kamala won in New York. Why you mad at us? Go talk to the niggas in Dallas. They lost in Texas. Why is it niggas in New York City? Niggas in the Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, Staten Island, Manhattan. Apologizing on behalf of niggas in Kentucky. She won over here, bro. She won in here. She won in Cali. She won in Pennsylvania. Go holler at them niggas in Atlanta. Go take a Hellcat. She lost in Georgia. Go take a...
And this is why. This is exactly why. Because they will never be satisfied. They will always find a fault. And men have been apologizing for the longest time ever for something they have never done. Something that some ancestor did sometime, long time ago that they don't even know about. But they're apologizing about things they don't know why. They constantly, like, that's the reason Trump won, honestly, in America. I feel like they were fed up. A lot of Americans were fed up with this passive-aggressive attitude. And funny thing, it's not even passive-aggressive anymore. Now it's 100% aggressive.
They saying it all. They saying we hate women, bro. They saying, oh, we'd rather see a convicted felon as president. We'd rather a racist with a C and a P in the White House rather than see a woman run the country and shit. And I'm just saying, like, yo, bro, she won in New York. Be mad.
No. I don't think it has to do with women. Come on.
Mad at the Atlanta niggas. I drive a Beamer. I don't drive a Charger. And, bro, if we really keeping it a buck, bro, I threw Kamala on a parlay. So I'm just as mad as y'all.
The most educated black people would not vote for Trump.
You see, what a load of crap. Honestly, you're such a moron. You think that if you vote right-wing, if you're right-wing, then you're stupid. No, you're thick. You're undereducated.
Trump took out an ad in the New York Post.
Why do you think that if you're undereducated, you're right-wing? Why do you think that?
Politics. And I don't know... Politics is one thing, but right is right and wrong is wrong. This is about humanity. Are you recording me?
Yeah, for my safety. Can I get your name and badge number?
I'm not a Trumper, so you're not in danger.
Are you sure about that?
I'm not a Trumper, and I'm in danger.
Shit.
We cannot have rifles in this house. We don't got no cows.
No, regardless of what happens tonight, I urge you to go do more research.
LilHotieX.com.
You've listened to other people's rhetoric and the bullshit that's being thrown at you. Your family probably watches Fox News. If Trump gets in there, I'm going to get rich.
Oh my God. First tell your probably daughter to stop smoking and to change her handle instead of LilHotieX.com to something more normal and respectful. I guess that helps with how people are gonna treat her.
Nothing that he did when he was office or wants to do now, because I mean he has concepts of plans, will have any effect on you in any type of entry-level position that you would have now. Nothing that he could do would affect your finances. Yeah. Not in 4 years, not in 8 years. No. It ain't gonna happen.
Nothing changed before.
But you need to know the things that he actually stands for and the things that he actually believes in or doesn't. Because it's ugly. It's ugly. He's just an ugly person at his core. That's what you need to know. I'm being serious. I'm not playing. Oh.
See, this is why I'm doing.
Oh, man.
I have a question. Why aren't Gen Z men being honest about voting for Trump? Why are Gen Z men, like, lying and pussyfooting around? when we know, like, that there was a video of some Penn students today being asked who they're going to vote for. Most of the boys were like, oh, we're undecided, I don't know how it's going to go. You're fucking lying. You can tell by the look in your eye you're going to vote for Trump.
Because they're scared of you. Poor men.
This one white boy went on a tangent about how white men don't feel seen by Kamala Harris. And it's like, you need to feel seen. Like, it's just...
Yes. Yes, they need to be. Yeah. You did the same thing. You are doing the same thing. It's hypocritical.
I don't understand the need to be seen all the time. You can't just back somebody up.
By backing you, they are like, they did that. They have been. And you stepped all over them.
So if Trump wins tonight, I'm not
talking about you, sweetie.
I'm not going to be surprised.
Concept.
From what I've heard, Trump's America doesn't want me to look like this, so...
Your mom doesn't want you to look like this.
Hey, this guy looks like he's a happy camper. He's a happy... That's right.
Bro, honestly, I feel like we live in this age where, as a mom, my biggest scare is that my child will have some of these opinions. And you can kind of influence it, but not 100%, you know? Like, I'm thinking, where can I go wrong for my child to think like this?
Certain people got mad at me, and it was like, I was vouching for Trump. Well, my question is, what you gonna do about it? What you was gonna do about it, though? Look me up. What you was gonna do about it?
Yes, sir. Donald Trump's about to win.
Jason, get off. Go upstairs. Go upstairs. I can't believe you like him. Any black man that likes Donald Trump ought to be tarred and damn feathered.
Mom, why do you say that, though? Yes, sir. Trump 2024. Trump 2024.
Leave the house, brother. That's the place where you're sleeping tonight.
And I like that he didn't actually plan to ban abortion. He just brought it back to the States.
Okay, so let's keep it together, people. I haven't changed my map. Check it out. I still have Harris as getting 349 electoral votes. It's going to be a landslide. I know a lot of you are sleeping better because we're having discussions and you're starting to realize this is very realistic. I also have people saying not only do they agree with me on Florida, but so many people are telling me to change Texas to blue. I'm going to still leave it at red. Look at how many votes we have to play with. Don't listen to CNN or any of the media. They're just going straight off these weird polls, and they keep saying everyone's neck and neck. No. I think she's going to get Arizona, Nevada, and the blue wall, so Michigan, delusional. Minnesota, Wisconsin, Illinois, Pennsylvania. It's going to be a landslide. I think they're going to call it Tuesday night, too. I don't care what Trump plans on doing.
Is anyone else having a meltdown? I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to wait. I'm so stressed. How you can't look out into the world, into the people.
Oh my God. And then the next day, she went for her regular coffee and croissant on her iPad, drawing flowers. Like, first world problems.
I can't. This country and see what's happening and how hard we're all fighting for rights.
Have you seen what's happening in Afghanistan, Bangladesh, in Iraq? Do they know? Do they educate themselves, or they live in a bubble where they think America is the worst place ever for women? You have no idea how blessed you are. You have no idea.
To be taken away.
Nothing is taken away.
I go from hysterically crying 1 minute over the pain of this situation, and then hysterically crying the next minute, watching so many people come together and women from around the world supporting us and cheering us on. I am 48 years old, and I have never experienced anything like this and never thought I would in this country. It's like It's like I can feel the pain and the fear.
If you don't like living in a country, and let's not say I assume I'm not gonna like it, like genuinely seeing in action, in front of you, things changing that you don't like, you are free to leave. You have the freedom of choice. And I don't think that will be taken away from you. To be honest, I think Donald Trump will say, see you later, alligator. Like, I don't think he would care that you are the one leaving the country, you know? And this is the thing. They are already leaving. They are drama queens. They already foreseen everything. They know everything. They know exactly how it's gonna be. But you know what is sad? Is that they genuinely think that they are in prison and they cannot leave and they cannot do anything about it and they have to suffer and they have to let us know that they are suffering. But they don't see. They're blind to other people. As I mentioned, there are places where genuinely women have no right, where women cannot do anything, go anywhere. Like yesterday, I was scrolling through Instagram and I read that women don't have the right to speak with other women anymore. I don't know if it was in Iraq or Afghanistan. I don't want to mention the country, but there is a place right now where women are forbidden to talk and hear other women's voices. Now that's a problem, okay? And I don't think America's going that way.
From every single person. I don't know how to handle this. I don't know how to get through the next couple days. Who knows how long this is going to take. Is anyone else having a meltdown? I don't know.
Hi, everybody. Just a quick reminder. If you're watching the election results tonight, I just want to make you aware of something called a red mirage. That's when some of the rural counties come in because they're earlier and faster because there are fewer votes to count. So don't panic if you hear people or see kind of Donald Trump winning in some of these swing states because that happened before in 2020. And as the votes come in from bigger urban areas, the results change. So I thought that would be helpful for you all to know as you watch everything that's going on tonight. Anyway, happy election day.
We have now let misinformation become the accepted information. It has washed over us. Elon Musk, he buys Twitter, and then he uses it almost exclusively to be a propaganda machine, and we've accepted it. We've accepted a narrative that despite an actually great economic recovery, the vibes don't feel good. So we want to reject it and get something else. And the person we are now betting on to change all of it is Donald Trump, a man who did two almost impossible things. He won the American presidency twice, and he drove a casino into the ground.
And that, yeah, I kind of agree with this, that I cannot believe that it's Donald Trump the one. The savior of the white man in America. Like, I can't believe that that's the man. You know, like, he genuinely is not like the best man ever. Like, we know that. It's crazy, America. Oh my God, you had really bad choices here.
What will the future hold now that America has just decided that we're gonna F around and find out?
Yeah.
Just woke up this morning feeling spicy. You guys feel spicy? Because I do. All right. I don't know how to use this thing. Let's see
She's
what happens.
shaving her head.
Is this cutting off hair?
For cancer?
I'm going to have to cut it shorter than that. Does it down, right? I think that this is too...
To support women and men in cancer?
Maybe I got to cut it.
No?
There we go. Have I given up on America? I've also given up on coloring this hair because, right? Fuck coloring my hair. Fuck having my hair be long and luxurious. Fuck all that shit. Fuck being skinny. Fuck being hot. Fuck being all the things that the patriarchy wants us to be. Because clearly, they don't give a shit about us.
I mean,
and I'm talking to you too.
I don't want to be mean. I don't want to be mean. But I feel like I want to be mean. Oh. When she was mentioning these things, I wanted to say something. But I think you know what I wanted to say. Oh my God. Should I be like, I don't care. I don't care. I'm going to say it either way. Oh my God. Okay.
You ladies who have the internalized misogyny required to do what you did. Minorities who are so scared of a woman in power that you'd rather cozy up to the white man just in case some crumbs fall off his plate so that you may eat from them. Yes, scraps. I don't know how to work this thing, but I'm on my way. I'm gonna figure it out. Let's just do some cutting. You know why? Because this is...
Why they hate white men so much? I feel like I want to genuinely talk with people like this and ask them, were you abused by a white man? How many of you were really abused by a white man? Like, the hatred is, like, it's really hating. It's hating.
It's taking too long. Here we go. Short hair we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We're cutting it off because fuck you. That's why.
I don't
think I'm
care.
crazy too. Crazy. Just like all the women before me who were crazy. So fucking crazy. You know what? It's been a day. It's been a year. It's been 9 years, 8 years, whatever it may be.
Women who fought for women's rights. Did they do something like that? I don't think so. I don't think so.
Around this time, 8 years ago, it's one of the worst times of my life. It's when my life fell apart. Not because of this. Don't get too excited. I'm just talking about regular life stuff I talk about on here. But trust me, I understand. I've heard the message loud and clear. We all have. Now, women are going to have to just refuse to participate. Sorry, if you're a man, I will not be responding to you. If you are a man, I will not be talking to you. I am going to be promoting the 4B movement from here on out. Care. I don't care. Better scissors. My hair. Cutting it all off. Probably painting a target on my back here, but whatever. At least I live in a state right now that has liver rights still. And we voted out Brandon Williams. Fuck that guy. Back to Texas. From whence he came. We also voted yes on Prop 1, which will codify into law some equal right protections in the New York State Constitution. So we did that at least. I don't know what the other fuckers are doing, but I don't know, man. We are embarrassing on the world stage. Oh, God. Oh, my goodness. Seriously? Oh, I've never had short hair before. Ever. It's kind of fun. All right, we're just going to keep chopping away here because this is
She's
literally
having
going to take
fun.
forever if I don't. Cut all the hair off. You know why? I'm not going to dye it anymore. I'm going to try and grow it out anymore. I'm not going to style it anymore. Fucking done. I will not be giving my money to the beauty industry anymore. I will not be giving my money to anyone that helps support misogyny and the patriarchy and keeping women down and making women think that we need to look a certain way or be a certain way or fuck you. Fuck you. Women, fucking stop dating men. Stop having sex with men. Stop talking to men. Divorce your husbands. Leave your fucking boyfriends. Leave them. They don't give a shit about you. And I promise you, come over to this side. I will bake cookies. I will shave your head if you want me to.
No!
Depending on how this turns out. Do a little more trimming before we buzz it. Where's my
I love
chop
my
it?
hair. And I don't do my hair or my nails for any man out there. I do it for myself. This is what people don't realize. I don't put makeup on for men. I put it for myself.
It's like,
I want to
look
look pretty for me.
When people tell me I can't do something, I want to fucking do it. Just entering my middle-aged mom era. About to get the clippers out.
It's over.
I love how she recorded all of that and posted it on the internet while saying she doesn't care about opinions. Yes, you do. You do care. That's why you posted that. You could have shaved your head in your house and nobody would know about it. You could have done it for yourself. No. God forbid nobody sees that.
Folks, it's over. They just announced that Donald Trump won Pennsylvania. And yeah, that's it.
I like her
It's
nails.
over. He's going to be the president again. And the amazing thing was, you're going to hear a lot of think pieces and, oh, it's this and analysis and, you know, people they look for to blame. But it's not looking like it's going to be close. So you're going to have to do a little bit better analysis than just scapegoating minorities and marginalized people, because it looks like she's going to lose by a decent margin. This isn't 2016 where he won by the skin of his teeth. He's actually winning this time. That blue wall, Michigan, Wisconsin, and Pennsylvania, she lost all three. People are acting shocked. Did we not tell you that she was going to lose Michigan and Wisconsin? She literally sent Bill Clinton to go and shame Arab and Muslim voters in Michigan and Wisconsin the last couple days. She's been campaigning with Liz Cheney. But you know what I love? People already in my comments being like, you're the reason why Democrats lost. You're the reason why Kamala Harris lost. I hope you're happy. One thing to be sure of, you guys, and it's going to happen a lot, so buckle up. Just be prepared for it. Liberals are going to blame everyone except for themselves and the way they ran their campaign for this loss. They're going to blame everyone. They're going to blame the left. They're going to blame Jill Stein. They're going to blame Arabs. They're going to blame black men. They're going to blame everybody but themselves. At every turn, we've been fighting with liberals for months.
Side by side,
saying, she's going to lose. If you guys keep running to the right, she's going to lose. Because why would anyone vote for Republican light when they can vote for a Republican? But you didn't listen. So he won. He will be president again. And you know what's fucked up? You know what's embarrassing? It doesn't even look like he's going to eke out a victory like he did in 2016. It looks like he's going to win by a decent margin, which means that there's going to need to be a lot of self-reflection, because this is not looking like it's going to be a small win that you can just blame on Jill Stein across 2 swing states. This is a big win.
You had won the popular vote, so that's crazy.
I know. There won't be any self-reflection. There won't be any No, there won't be. That's not what liberals do, okay? It's going to be... I heard Rachel Maddow talking about Russia already. Tried to warn you guys. But no. You told the left to fuck off. You told Arabs to fuck off. You called black men sexist and Latino men sexist, and thought Liz Cheney was a good idea. And throwing trans people under the bus was a good idea. And it's not even just her campaign. The whole country's shifting right. The Senate went Republican. Legislatures all over the country went Republican. This is actually a bigger problem. Like, her campaign deserves a lot of criticism, and so do the liberals and the Democrats. And I know that they're just going to sit around blaming everybody else, but they deserve a lot of blame. But, like, this is actually a bigger story of fascism in the country, across the whole country, in the Senate, in the House, in the state legislatures.
Good luck, America.
It is right-wing sweep. That red wave that never came in 2022, it's here. It's happening now. And there's going to need to be some self-reflection as to why that's happening. But honestly, I highly doubt it. Because as of right now, you've got liberals melting down, blaming the left and everybody else. And then you have corporate media and the pundit class saying it's, get ready for it. She didn't go far enough right. No, really.
He's come back to the center. They want to be competitive against her. There's going to be a part where they're going to say...
He really said if she wants to be competitive, if the Democrats want to be competitive, they need to move back to the center. How much further right could she have gone? Seriously, how? Tell me how much further right she could have gone. My other favorite thing is them pretending like Gaza isn't a major factor. Like, we didn't warn them that this was going to happen in Michigan and Wisconsin, and then Anderson Cooper acting shocked that it went 10 points the other way.
10 percentage points higher than you ran in 2020. We've seen that in county after county.
It's almost like we said that. How about you run the tape? How about you run the tape of all the shit that we've been saying for months? Because we've been saying it. And we've been saying, if she does not course correct, she's going to lose. If she does not change policy, she's going to lose. If she doesn't stop trying to run to the right, she's going to lose. And
I genuinely think a big reason is also that Trump was always reflecting back into America and fixing the core of inside the country and the issues and the problems that are affected exactly one-on-one inside the country. And people would relate more with that than with causes and stuff that are happening outside of their country. Like, a lot of them are not educated about that, but also a lot of them don't even care. And I feel like they are all like so fed up of being this major country that evolves itself in every major issue outside and then takes that final chord, or I don't know how it's to say it. Basically, they get the shitty end. And I feel like that's why they were so fed up with that, and they voted for Trump, besides the LGBTQ and the woke community and everything else that is happening within the country and the white men and whatnot.
did you guys say? You said fuck off. You said we don't care. We don't want to listen to you. You said we don't need you. We don't need you. We'll get those votes in the suburbs. I just want my fam to know out here, okay? Anybody who's not a liberal or blue MAGA, I just want to let you know that I'm here for you. I love you. Drink some water. You're going to be under relentless assault for the next month. It was going to go either two ways. They were either going to win and then say, fuck you, we didn't need you, or they were going to lose and say it's all your fault. So we knew this was coming, you know, so just be there for people. And especially, guys, we have to have the backs of Arab, American, and Muslim voters because they're going to be attacking them heavily.
See, we have almost the same problem here in Germany. I need to educate myself a bit more about it before I share 100% the fact. However, all I know is that a lot of Germans are fed up with the immigration system here because a lot of people have to work hard, pay a lot of taxes, and then a majority or high percentage of these taxes go to the immigrants who are not even allowed to work. A lot of them are not even allowed to work, but a lot of them also choose not to work because they paid even more or almost equal as much as if they would work. So if you live in Germany, if you're an immigrant and you have kids, you are probably better than a white man who is in his 20s living in Germany and trying to find a job or get promoted in his job. So, and that's why a lot of people, even young people, are voting for for not the, I don't know what's going to happen with elections here in Germany as well. I'm going to try to educate myself and then keep you updated with that too, from the German side, from Europe. But I don't think it's going well here either. I see so much hatred towards immigrants, and not exactly like one-on-one, but people are really fed up with it. They feel abused, they feel used by the country. They don't see a reason why. And it is sad, but as half Arab living in Germany as well, I'm gonna see what's gonna happen, you know? But so far I've been treated so well. Nothing to complain. I really love it here. Literally everybody loves me. Everybody is so nice to me. I am nice to them, respectful, and they are respectful back. I don't see whatsoever any hatred or discrimination from my side. But yeah, I'm just a white woman living in Europe. That is half Arab, half Balkan. I have it easy, I guess. Okay, guys, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. If you want part 3 and you want more topics like this, let me know. I wish my language was a bit better so I can talk a bit more, but we are just starting. So hopefully in the future it gets better with more videos like this. So thanks so much for watching and see you in the next one. Bye.
You are a summer and after